What's going on, showstoppers? Evan the Show here, and
Chelsea the Line at chelsea.tv.
And we are here at Creative Cartel, and we have the founder here. You know him from Mark Echo and Sean John and all of those great things. Say hello to the people.
How you doing, guys?
All right. Can you tell us a little bit?
You know what else to say, really?
Tell us a little bit about the show today.
Well, I'm very happy about tonight because I'm finally launching Creatives Cartel. It's a platform for all creatives to come and express themselves and learn how to monetize their creativity. And, we're just happy to be here with alongside ICU The Network. ICU The Network, this is their 10th year of producing fashion shows.
Nice.
And so we did it smart. We did it with the experts. So, we're here, we're new, we're fresh, and we're ready to go.
So what can we see here tonight? That's my question.
Okay, so you're gonna see a lot of nice, fresh, new looks for 2018. We have a lot of up-and-coming designers tonight that's gonna be showcasing their product. But in addition to that, I did a deal, Creatives Cartel did a deal with FIT, which is Fashion Institute of Technology. That's the college that I went to. I was in the menswear department.
FIT alum?
How you doing? Yeah, alum, exactly. And so we're showcasing their top 6 students, and each student has one look that they're showcasing tonight. So I'm very excited about this. Yeah.
All right.
Now, what's the hardest part about the fashion game? Can you put us on game? Tell us what the hardest part is.
The hardest part about the fashion game, in my opinion, is reinventing yourself. Like when I used to work for Mark Echo, his icon is the rhino. But can you imagine 10 years ago it was the rhino, right?
Wow.
So how do you take the rhino and graphically reinterpret that through whatever's going on, whatever's trending in the marketplace at that moment?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the challenge in fashion. But what's also fresh about fashion is that you put your stank on. Think about hip hop, right?
Put your stank on it.
I've been to Korea, I've been to the Philippines, I've been to Hong Kong. Every single place that I go, I call them markets, you see that they have their own interpretation of hip hop because it's culture, it's humanity, it's freedom of expression. And it kind of comes from the soul, comes from the gutter, comes from a really real place,
Right.
And so that's what I love about the hip hop culture. That's what we are. We represent that. It's in us. It's who we are. It transcends race, color, culture. It's humanity, guys.
Right.
And that's what we want to drive home tonight as well.
All right.
Now, are you wearing your own line, or what is this you're wearing today?
All right, shameless plug.
Shameless
next
plug.
Next year,
Okay.
I'm going to put it out there from mouth to God's ears. I'm launching my collection, Court of Wa, and it's going to be primarily a men's collection.
Nice.
Eventually, I get into women's wear. My mom was like, "Oh, do it for the big girls." Not yet. Just give me a minute. Let me just, do it for the men first, and then from there, we're going to go to some other aspects. So, yeah.
Nice. Now, Court d'Ivoire. So I have to ask: Does it have any African inspiration?
All right. So, I did a lot of research on the French culture, and what you don't know is King Louis XIV, like during his reign, they call him the Sun King. This man, during his reign, Dom Perignon was still alive, and he improved champagne and how they process champagne. What you know is the French culture, them being the purveyors of all things fashion. The fashion calendar was created during that time. Everything, so...
Fashion and history.
Exactly. The whole Versailles Palace, right? So I took inspiration from King Louis XIV. This man was rocking heels and skirts, and he loved his legs. And during that same time, his whole society, his community, for some weird reason, they would spend huge amounts of money just on their fashion. The tall hats and the wigs and the this and the that. And they were into little brooches, men wearing brooches, spending real money on brooches back then. So Court d'Ivoire stands for cloth or court of the king. There's a whole history. It goes into the corduroy came from the roads in Rome, and it had this certain little ripple effect to it, so they called it so court of the king, cloth of the king. So it's about royalty. It's about luxury market. Yeah.
Yeah, fashion and history. I definitely learned something just now.
Yes. Now, if you weren't into fashion, what else would you be doing?
Architecture.
You knew that right
You're
on the
still
spot.
creating.
But I'm very, very into. Eventually, it will be philanthropy, but you know, I'm a missionary as well. Like October 1st, for 3 weeks, I'm going to Antigua. I don't know if you know about the devastation that's happening, that has happened over there.
Tell us about it a little bit. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the hurricane, forgot the name.
Yes.
Hurricane came and destroyed a large portion of the land, along with some other places as well. So I'm actually about to get my hands and my feet dirty. I just came from Haiti a few months ago, and we met with some dignitaries out there just to see what was going on in the land and how to help them. Oh, so another plug. So we're showcasing Artist Village, where we took paintings from the Haitian community in Haiti and shipped some of that art out here to America to give them some exposure.
Okay.
You should see the creativity out there in Haiti. It's incredible. It's like rich and poor at the same time. Very confusing.
No, not confusing. It sounds
Yeah,
pretty
that's
accurate.
true.
Yeah.
Now, I know everybody else is dying to interview you, but we thank you for coming with us here with Push
Thank you
28
so
TV,
much.
Evan the Show, and Chelsea D.
28, I love
I'm
all
so
day.
excited for the show.
So now we just got to Instagram it up real quick. Get a
course.
little Instagram story.
Oh, this is the thing you'll do?
This is
Yeah,
what
this
we
is what we
do.
do.